All right, guys, if you have felt sick and somebody doubted that you were sick, this story may give you vindication.
It turns out that the man flu is real, or at least a researcher in Canada says so, and his claims are attracting both attention and some controversy. David Highfield's here with a closer look. David.
Susan and Ken, you can actually find the term man flu in some dictionaries. It's described as a cold or similar minor ailment as experienced by a man who is regarded as exaggerating the severity of the symptoms. Well, I present to you something that may help restore the honor of men who feel under the weather and under attack.
Hey, Deb! Deb!
Even Pittsburgh Dad has had an installment about man flu, the idea that men may exaggerate their symptoms or at least have more trouble handling them. But now comes published this week, which everywhere some sense of
validation, finally. No.
That's Dr. Brian Lamb from West Penn Medical Associates. He had nothing to do with the Canadian researchers' findings, but he says
it kind of really goes with a lot of what we see. In our office, we even joke around about, man colds coming in.
Don't take offense, guys. He's not implying you're exaggerating. In fact, Dr. Lamb says he knows you're really miserable, and
it's kind of nice to think that maybe that isn't always just overreaction, and it's not just, a guy, taking it a little too serious how bad they feel.
Among the findings that with many respiratory diseases, a man is more susceptible to complications than a woman, and his immune system may be naturally weaker, a side effect, perhaps, of testosterone.
They're babies.
But even once I explain, the latest research is a tough sell.
Really?
Do you believe that?
True? No, I don't.
I think men are actually bigger crybabies when it comes to having the flu.
Even the Canadian author says much better quality research is needed, but he also believes he's on to something, and Dr. Lamb sees it this way.
It's nice in some ways to be able to say finally, well, you know what, I have a little bit of scientific proof for why I need to be on the couch and why I don't feel good.
Well, one study showed that men died more often from the flu than women of the same age. But the study did not take into account other factors that could have influenced those results. In fact, critics of the man flu research say there's not enough evidence to make any firm conclusions just yet. Susan?